Good morning, and thank you for joining us this morning for an interview. We're excited to talk with Janice Zale from Zale Financial Wealth Group. Their office is located in Troy, Michigan, but she does a lot of work here at Orion. She's a member of the Orion Chamber. Janice is a financial planner, and she's very active in the chamber, and we were very excited to hear about the charity that she has, and we want to spotlight that and make you aware of that charity today. And maybe you'll be inspired to join us to support this charity as we do. So Janice, welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be here.
Yeah, we're happy to have you here. So we met through the chamber, right? So, and then you were telling me a little bit about Blessings in a Backpack, which you got involved with, and I want to hear all about that. But first, tell us a little bit about your company.
Okay. So Zale Group Wealth Management is a family-owned firm. We're located in Troy, as you said. My father-in-law has been in the business for almost 50 years. My husband joined him 22 years ago, and I joined them 9 years ago. A lady in our office was retiring, and she wanted to sell her book of business to a female, so I got even more involved in the business based on that and have been servicing her clients since she retired, and it's been a roller coaster and a journey. I've loved every minute of it.
It's been exciting, to say the least.
Yes.
Yes. So, well, and you have highly recommended with great reviews. So we're very happy that you're here. So tell us a little bit about how you found Blessings in a Backpack and how you wanted to get involved in that.
So I'm a 16-year-old, and when he was getting to go to kindergarten at Carpenter Elementary, I had heard of this program called Blessings in a Backpack, and it is a program that we send food home every weekend during the school year for kids who are in the free and reduced lunch program. And what schools were finding is that kids were coming to school hungry on Mondays and were not able to focus as well. And that's where Blessings in a Backpack comes in. We make sure that they have the food that they need so that they can focus and be good students after coming home from a weekend.
So is this like providing a lunch during the week, or when you say you send food home, tell me specifically what that looks like.
So each week we pack 6 meals for the students to take home. So that way they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner on Saturday and Sunday. And that includes a variety of foods. We have oatmeal, we have macaroni and cheese. We try to make it things that are kid-friendly. We do fruit snacks as an extra, just nice. Something for them to have. We send home hot chocolate during the winter for something nice. We change from, we add soups instead of like a can of chicken in the winter, just to try to, make it warm and cozy for them as well.
So this is in support of any kind of help that they're getting or meals that they're getting during the week.
Yes.
This is specifically groceries that you're sending home with the children over the weekend.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yes. So the children can come to school and get free breakfast and lunch every day through the school. And that's when we noticed there has to be something for the kids on the weekends.
That is great. So is it like on a Friday these things go home?
Yeah, so we pack once a month at the Surf Building here in Lake Orion. We have a group of anywhere from 10 to 20 volunteers on a Wednesday morning. They all come together. We pack about 12 to 1,400 bags, depending on our numbers. And then we have a driver that goes out twice a month, to all of the schools and delivers them. All volunteer. None of us get paid. We just really want to try and make a difference here in the community and help these students.
That is fantastic. So when you were telling me about it, I understand that there are like different chapters at different areas. Yes. So if somebody is watching this and maybe they're not in the Orion area, then they're in the Rochester area or Troy area or any other area, they can also contact Blessings in a Backpack to see if it's available for their district.
Yes. Blessings in a Backpack is a national program. It actually started in Kentucky. I believe it is in all 50 states now, but it is definitely here in the Michigan area, and there are many chapters here.
That's fantastic. Are you short of volunteers? Are you pretty staffed right now? If somebody sees this and wants to volunteer, is there enough?
Please reach out. We always are in need of volunteers. It really just depends on everyone's schedule. Wednesday mornings, people are working, kids get sick during the winter, so that we can always use volunteers.
That's fantastic. And how do the food donations work? Is it people drop off food, or is it like we can Venmo Blessings in a Backpack financially in someone's shops? Tell us a little bit how we can help.
So Blessings in the Backpack National has contracts with a variety of grocery stores across the country. So we happen to be partnered with Meyer. We pick up the food from the Meyer in Oxford, bring it down here each month. The best way to financially help us is just through donating on our website, which is blessingsinthebackpacklakeorian.org. We have to go through Blessings in the Backpack National to get the food, just in order to keep our prices down.
Of course, that makes perfect sense. So that's Blessings in a Backpack lakeorian.org. And then once there, they can donate on their credit card,
yes,
however it is. And then the shopping is done. I'm sure you get better prices with Meyer. So if also, like maybe patronize Meyer for being that partner as well.
They've been an amazing support through the whole time we've been here.
That's great. And then one of your volunteers goes and does the shopping, or how does that work?
No, we place an order once a month online, and it comes in pallets. We pick it up on a big truck. Lake Orion graciously allows us to use their box truck, bring it back and unload it. Every Tuesday afternoon before we pack on a Wednesday morning, the robotics team at the high school has graciously comes in, sets up all the food. So when our volunteers get there on Wednesday morning, they can just pack. We don't have to worry about the setup.
Oh my gosh. So the robotics team, there's another donation on grid that we need support. So
yeah,
that's great too. And then it's called Blessings in a Backpack, not because we're giving them backpacks, but because we set them home with the food in their backpack. So it's not like they're wagging a Meyer bag, unless they want to.
Yeah.
So it's discreet, for the kids. So I know you brought a couple of bags with us today. So why don't you show us like what that kind of looks like?
I'd love to. So this is a high school bag, and this is an elementary bag, and the middle school is kind of in the middle. Not all chapters are able to afford to do elementary, middle school, and high school. We're very blessed here in the Lake Orion area that we've been able to take on all of the schools as well as summer programs. Thank you.
Okay.
We are able to support even summer school and through that. And there's a number of different summer programs. But we have things that help the kids like macaroni and cheese. We've got some SpaghettiOs here. We do oatmeal for their breakfast. We try to give them a couple of healthy options like green beans, some applesauce, and stuffed fruit. A snack of some beef jerky and the fruit snacks and a granola bar.
So this I also noticed, while it may not be, like a 10 on the healthy scale, absolutely, you try to supplement that too. But the point of this is that if the children are having enough food at home, they may not have help to actually access it.
Yes,
correct?
Absolutely. And one of the things that we do wish we could do is add a fresh option. Unfortunately, when you're packing what's in mind and sending it home, it's just not there.
Right. That would be a waste of money. So these are mostly the kids can help themselves.
Yeah.
And the other thing, aside from the macaroni and cheese, is that they don't need a second or a third thing to do it. And almost everybody has stuff to fix macaroni and cheese just in the refrigerator. So I think that's smart.
We do try to add a second menu of things. So this would be a menu for week 1. Week 2, we change a couple of things out, and then we get some rice-a-roni and canned chicken. And again, for the high schoolers, we really bulk up their bags because we just want to make sure that they're good to go for the weekend.
Because they can eat.
They can eat this weekend.
That's awesome. So they have some of the same things here, but also more. Like you got, the protein bars and the fruit snacks, but the same oatmeal and, the jerky sticks and some canned vegetables. So I think that this is absolutely amazing. How long have you been involved with this program?
I've been involved with it for 11 years now.
Wow.
But it had been in the area, I believe, 13 years that we started.
One thing I wanted to ask you is like the need, because I was quite surprised about that. So let's get into the numbers a little bit. What has Blessings in a Backpack, like the organization, found about the need for the food?
So one of the reasons that this program was brought into the area is once our original founder of this chapter, Kelly McDonald, started looking at, we were finding that there was 20 to 30% of kids on the free and reduced lunch program, which for an area like this was to me extremely surprising, as I'm sure a lot of people find that. Just to know
20 to 30%.
Yeah. So kids that your kids are sitting next to in school, 2 to 3 out of 10 are on that free and reduced lunch program, which that ends up being 6 to 10 in a classroom.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
And then in terms of the cost of this and what that looks like in relation to per child, how can we, if we wanted to, let's say, support a child for an entire year or something like that, help us understand what that might look like?
Absolutely. When I first joined the program, it was very easy because we could say you could feed a kid for $100 a year. Obviously, that was 11 years ago. Prices have gone up. So now we're looking at about $175 a year. And that would feed a kid, give them their backpacks all year long.
All year long. So that is $175. Might be, a week's groceries to feed a kid for an entire year. Mm-hmm. So we hope that you will join us in sponsoring a kid for $175 for a year. But if not, anything that you can give would be great. And once again, that's blessingsinabacklake.org. And you can give right through there on your credit card. And Janice, you come highly recommended as a financial planner and an entrepreneur, giving financial advice as well as a benefactor of this. And if somebody wanted to ask you questions about wealth management, where can we find you?
Absolutely. You could go to our website, zalegroup.com. You can send us a message there. I'll be happy to reach back out to you. Our phone number is 248-243-5800. And my email address is janice.zale, Z-A-L-E, @lplfinancial.com.
And that's Janice, Janice.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's great. And then I know that there's one other way that we can support Blessings in a Backpack that you do every year too. And tell us a little bit about your fundraiser.
So every year we have an annual fundraiser. It is a trivia night. It's held in January before all the spring sports stuff and all the winter stuff has calmed down. So it's on a Saturday night. About 300 people come together. We have an amazing night. Chris Barnett is the MC normally every year, as well as Dana Stefani. They're a great team together. And we raise anywhere from $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 a year. That really helps the program.
That's fantastic. I know that's what we participated in this year.
I really appreciate your sponsorship this year.
It was fun. And it's trivia night is so fun. And Chris Barnett, the township supervisor, is terrific. And so is Dina. So it's a good group. Blessings in a Backpack, LakeOrient.org, and Janice Zale from Zale Financial Wealth Group. And you can see both of these things on our website, which is Keller Williams or kwcollaborative.com. And this will also be on our kiosk if you want to join us in donating. And we're happy to sponsor this. We have a Clause for a Cause once a month where we give a percentage of our commissions to our beloved charities. And we're happy that this month it's Blessings in a Backpack. So join us. A few bucks goes a long way. And these are for the kids.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah.